Hey guys, it's Angela, Create Your Future. I am back with my weekly video. Before we start, I do want to remind you about our free course, How to Find Your Blocks to Manifest Anything. This is an awesome course. It's had some great feedback. And if you're interested in getting that course, look in our description box and follow the links. Also, I have my own course, Awaken to I Am, a very foundational course that I created to build your faith, to build your understanding, and help you get confident internally so that you can manifest anything at all that you desire. Also, guys, if you want to work with me, I am available for coaching, one-on-one coaching, and I would love to help you manifest anything at all. Get past your blocks, create the faith, and just encourage you to keep going in this journey. So all of that information is down below in our description box. All right, in today's video, I am going to address a question that someone had in a video that I had recently. There was a comment in a post, which technique works best? Which one is better? I mean, we can visualize, we can script, we can intend, affirm, have inner conversations. So which one is the best? And the answer to that is whatever is working best for you. That is honestly what works best. So the whole thing that we want to accomplish when we are intentionally manifesting is we want to create the belief within that that desire is already ours, that we have it. We are wanting to feel as if we are living in that end now. And so each one of us has a particular way that we can get into that feeling state, right? So I prefer affirming. My mind seems to like a lot of organization, so I like to get very specific. I write down very specifically what it is that I want. I feel very in order, organized when I do that. And then when my mind begins to think about what I'm manifesting, it automatically just, goes to that list, and I can go over everything, rehearse it in my mind, and I feel organized. I feel like I'm not missing anything. I feel like I've made myself very, I've made it very clear as to what I want and my outcomes. That's how I like to do it. But that may not be what works best for you. So it's very personal on what's going to work best for you. And it might be that, maybe in one particular setting, one particular desire, you prefer an inner conversation. Maybe in another setting, you just want to script and write it down and rehearse it. Maybe you want to say your affirmations and remind yourself exactly what it is that you are expecting, what your outcomes are. That's, the way that I like to do it. So whatever it is that is working for you in any particular desire, that is going to be your go-to. That's how you should do it. Now, the way that you know what is working for you is the feeling that you're going to get within when you are practicing a technique. Because what we want to do as we begin to rehearse a new outcome is we want to feel confident that it's happening. You want the anxiety around that desire to lessen and go away, and you want to begin to feel stable and confident in what it is that you are manifesting. You want to begin to recognize that the power is coming from within, that you are creating all of your experiences and you are creating the outcome you want around this particular desire. You want to build the confidence and you want to feel very stable and strong. So you look at your internal state, you begin to pay attention and stay aware of it. You want to feel good about it, knowing that it's coming regardless of what you see going on externally. Internally that it's done. Internally that because you're thinking about it and you can contemplate this outcome, that it exists and that it's yours. So Your technique should be leading you to this place where you are beginning to feel stable, confident, and trusting in the process with your desire. That's how you're going to know if it's working for you. So if you're using a particular technique, like when I first started intentionally manifesting, I was listening to someone online that said visualizing is the most important way to manifest. You really need to visualize. Well, I would try that. I would try to sit down and close my eyes and visualize and picture my outcome. And I struggled with it. I just couldn't pull it all together. I couldn't create that scene specifically. I kept going back to a list and details because that's how my brain was working best. And so once I learned that that's what worked best for me, I learned to employ that technique and use it. So check your feeling state. Whenever I would, go down my list, write my list and be very specific, I got comfort in seeing that list and then saying it and affirming it internally. I got comfort. I felt like I was covering all my bases. I felt like I was addressing everything I needed to. I felt strong. I felt secure. I felt confident in what I was creating and pushing out. So that's what you need to be looking for. You need to be looking for your feeling state. As you are using a particular technique, you should begin to feel comfort. You should begin to feel stable. You should begin to feel some knowing and some trust that it's happening. That's how you're going to know that that is the best technique for you to use. Your feeling state, how you feel about it. And remember, when you start creating any new story, at first, of course, you're going to have a little bit of resistance because the story is new. But as you can continue to progress and move forward with your new story, your technique should begin to create inner peace, inner confidence, and inner trusting in everything that's happening. Now, sometimes it's a struggle to get to that place. I realize sometimes it's hard to get past that old story, that old way of thinking. And sometimes you might feel like, I can't find a technique. I can't find a place where I'm getting confident. I can't find a place where I'm getting strong in this new story. So I also have another little tip that works well. If you can't really find that technique that you just think is hitting it home and you're not really getting on stable ground, I would encourage you to just sit down, think about your desire, and write down everything that you want. Everything as far as your outcomes that you want. The version that you might want to see of a particular person show up. What are the things that you're going to see? What are the things that you're going to hear? How are you going to feel when you get the desire in your 3D reality? Write all of that down, get it clear, put it on paper. And then whenever you go about your day and your what ifs and your fear and everything comes in and you start getting overwhelmed, which is something that used to happen to me, stop and just say, it's done. I wrote it down. I know exactly what I want. It's done. It's done. It's done. Make that your affirmation, your intent, your mental diet, your conversation internally whenever anything comes up internally around that desire. Now you can go back and kind of refresh your list or look at that list maybe in the morning and at evening and kind of just, remind yourself, okay, this is where I'm going. This is my list. This is what I want. But when you begin to think about it during the day and you're doing other things, just say, it's done. It's mine. It's already done. I already have it. And just, affirm those things and then go on and do something else and kind of let it rest with it's done. That takes some pressure off. That helps release that concern of, am I doing my technique? Am I doing what I was supposed to do? Am I doing this? Am I doing that? Just say it's done and then move forward. That is a mental diet. Catching the worry, catching the fear, catching the doubt, and saying, nope, it's done. That is a mental diet. And that's what our mental diet is at the end of the day. It's any technique that is focused on the positive, the outcome that we want, the scenario that we prefer. And you can simply say, it's done. It's done. That has helped me a lot in my manifesting. I've told clients to use that technique. Just affirm that it's done and then release it. Say, I wrote it down. I know exactly what I want. I've told the universe. I've, been very detailed about everything that I want. It's done. And begin to be easy on yourself, gentle on yourself, and just release your thinking from getting all caught up in the worry, the doubt, the fear. Have I said everything? Have I visualized? Have I done this? Have I done that? Yep, it's done. That will help stabilize you, and that is the mental diet that keeps you on track with just the belief that it's already yours. So the techniques that you use are going to be whatever works for you and helps you feel stable and confident internally about your desire. And if you begin to get overwhelmed, and if you begin to feel like, I don't know which one to use, I don't know what to say, I don't know what to think, I don't know how to visualize, write everything down on a list that you want, and then just affirm it's done. It's already happened. It's mine. Guys, do whatever is easiest, because manifesting should be easy. It should make you feel good. It should be comfortable. Keep those things in mind, all right? Don't force yourself to do something if it's not helping you internally, but somebody else has said, oh, this is how you have to do it. This is how you have to manifest. Manifest and go over your desire in a way that is comforting, makes you feel empowered, and gives you confidence. Because it's all about you. It's all about you creating the internal belief. I hope that that was very helpful, and intend that it is, and that it encourages you to seek out and do those things that make you feel good. All right? All right. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.